All right, question number 2, if you're needing some hints on this, I would look back at your differential equation, think about what your zero slopes are going to be. Okay, so remember that your zero slopes are going to be anything that makes this 0. So if x is 0, that's going to make it 0, or if y is 1. So that means that you should have your flat spots across x equals 0. Okay, that's 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. You should also have flat spots when y is 1. That's here and here. Now, this is much more comparable to what you'll see on the AP test. So then with the remaining points, you just plug them in and find your slope. So for example, if I'm doing this one here, this is 1, 2. And this is 1, 3. So all that I would have to do is plug into this equation right here and then write a slope that is approximate that steepness. Okay? So if I was doing this one, it'd be 1 squared times my y is 3 minus 1. This one would be 1 squared times 2 minus 1. Okay? And then when I plug into that top one, I'm going to get 3 minus 1 is a 2. This one, 2 minus 1 is a 1, so it'll be a slope of 1 and then a slope of 2. And notice that as I go up, this is flat, slope 1, slope 2, so it's getting steeper. Okay, if I were to come down to this point right here, that's 1, 0. I'd have 1 squared times 0 minus 1. That's going to come out to be a negative 1 slope. So remember, you're just plugging in each ordered pair one at a time to get your slopes. You should not need a slope generator for that. You can check your work if you want to, but you shouldn't need it. Okay, then remember for part B, a horizontal line is going to be a value of y that zeroes out your slope. Boom, we already wrote it right here. So if y needs to equal 1 and y equals c, then c needs to equal 1. Because remember, that's going to give you a horizontal slope. Or a 0 slope. Okay, because if I were to plug in 1, okay, here into my equation, that would give me 0. Next part, you want your slope field to be, it says it's drawn at only 12 points, but it's defined everywhere. Find where the slopes are positive. Okay, well think about it. If I want the slope to be positive, then I want dy dx to be positive, right? So then all that I would have to do is think about my equation. If it's x squared y minus 1, and that needs to be greater than 0, well then really it doesn't matter what x is. If I square x, that's going to always be positive. Which means that really I only care about when y minus 1 is greater than 0. Okay, because remember, if x squared is always positive, that's not going to make a difference overall in my slope. Okay? Then for part D, remember anytime you want a particular solution, you need to separate first. You have the initial condition here. Okay? Good job.